So the theme of today's practice is safe alignment in, I don't typically use the word, but chaturanga is the word for low plank. So we're going to use the blocks to figure out where our safe alignment is. And when I say safe alignment, I'm talking about the front of your shoulder, head of your shoulder bones. It is safe alignment to not have your shoulder bone dip below your elbow joint, your elbow. I haven't had enough coffee. So we can use the blocks as kind of like a bumper, or like a stopgap to let you know when your shoulder has reached that point, because it's really hard to tell because you can't actually see your own elbow from the side. So the top of the block, when it's on the high setting, is a sort of like it's not like everybody's arm isn't exactly the same, but it's like a pretty good starting point to get the feel of where your shoulder is in relation to your elbow joint. And a lot of people just kind of muscle through the high plank to low plank, kind of doing the worm, because it's like the hardest thing that we do in this class is the high plank to low plank, because it takes a lot, yeah, there's a lot of like just worm through it, right? Just like, whatever it takes to get to down dog. So what I want to do is have everybody figure out where the blocks need to be. And I'm kind of trying to get so that you can see, so that where you are, when you come to your high plank, the blocks are going to be a little bit different. And when you get it figured out, you'll leave them there for the first part of class as we move through the sun salutations, and work with your knees down. So to come into high plank, and I need to figure out where my blocks are going to be in relation to me for high plank. High plank shoulders are in line with elbows and wrists. Belly button in, arm bones back, shoulder blades together. When we come down to low plank, you pull forward, lower halfway down, right? That's your halfway down point. And it's probably a lot lower than you think your halfway down is. And when you touch down, still continue to keep in your brain shoulder blades together, upper arm bones back as you move through high to low, and then upward facing dog.
And tops of your shoulders touching?
Give yourself some space. Take your hands a little bit wider. So take your pinky fingers kind of off the edge of your mat to give your shoulders space. Spread your fingers wide. And your index fingers probably going to be pointing either straight ahead, so your hands are going to be positioned out just a tiny bit. Everybody's body's different. So it may feel better to have your hands a little more splayed out, but wider is typically better. Good. And see, Robin, you're really tall. So coming down to the block is probably like a little bit. Yeah. You were about this far away from the block, and that was like your halfway down because your arm bones are long. But it's a good guide. Yeah.
I was going to say, people do tricep push-ups, though. Like, it can't really be.
What I hear is if your arm bones are forward and you're kind of crunching down and like you're really dipping down, you're doing a lot of overworking of your rotator cuff. And I've heard of lots of people having rotator cuff injuries as a result of unsafe alignment, repeated unsafe alignment. So I just wanted to, Yes. So I just wanted to put this into practice in everybody's practice. We are working to get a chaturanga clinic on the schedule. So this is like a lead into this. We're going to be working with this at the beginning of class a few times. So let's begin. Leave the blocks where they are, and remember where your hands were in relation to the blocks. And we'll leave the blocks here and work with them through our Sun Salutation A series. Come to Child's Pose. And we'll begin. Begin your Ujjayi breathing, in and out your nose. And start to generate some heat, some intentional heat, to layer on to the physical heat you're creating when you hug skin to muscle to bone. Downward facing dog. And spread your fingers wide. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle like you're trying to open the world's biggest peanut butter jar. Bring a slight bend to your elbows. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows. Drop your head. Lift and spread your toes, and then place your toes lightly back down. Extended mountain. Reach up. Look up. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your eyes to the tops of your fingertips. Reconnect to the bottoms of your feet. We'll begin today's class with the sound of 3 ohms. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Halfway lift. And plant your hands and come to high plank. Spread your fingers wide, hands wide. Low plank, pull forward, halfway down, good. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Jump to the top of your mat. Good. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Eyes up. Fingers up. Bow forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Plant your hands. High plank. Hands wide. Fingers spread wide. Pull forward. Low plank. Lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And come forward to high plank. Drop your knees. Pull forward, low plank. Halfway down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Upward facing dog, press away, lift up. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Breathe in. Get empty. Look at the top of your mat, jump there. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Hands plant, fingers wide, hands wide, prepare. Drop your knees for high to low. Drop your knees, pull forward, low plank, bring the tops of your shoulders, the heads of your shoulders to the blocks. And then press away, upward facing dog. Thighs lift, knees lift off the floor. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Good work. Breathe in. Empty out. Jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Plant your hands. And pay attention. High push up. Drop your knees, low push up, pull forward and down, lower, 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 upward facing dog, lift your thighs, lift your knees, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Breathe in, empty out, jump to the top of your mat. Good, Jen, halfway lift, yes, Robin, forward fold, extended mountain, eyes up, reach up, bow forward. Lengthen, inhale. Hands to your mat, high plank. Drop your knees, low plank. Pull forward, lower all the way. Yes, halfway, yes. Upward facing dog, good, Katie. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Hands plant. High push up. Drop your knees for low push-up, pull forward. Good, Jen. Upward facing dog, thighs lift, knees lift, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Look forward, jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Bow forward. Halfway lift, vinyasa, high push-up, low push-up. Good, Robin. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to your right thumb, warrior one. The blocks can stay right where they are. Root down through your feet, reach up through your hands, and then flow. Hands down, high push-up, low push-up. Paying attention to the upper arm bones, pull them back, lower halfway down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior one, left foot forward. Good, big, long step, good, Jen. Reach up, eyes up, vinyasa, hands down, high push-up, low push-up. Yeah, developing strength, being willing to show up however you are. Downward facing dog. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. And nobody was ever perfect right out of the gate. It takes effort, it takes attention, it takes dedication to your practice. Bow forward, halfway lift, hands to the mat, high push up. Yeah, pay attention to the front of your arm bones, low push up, good, Jen. Lower halfway down, good. Upward facing dog, good work. Downward facing dog. Yeah, leaving time to be in touch with your upper arm bones, coming close to touching the block. Step your right foot to your right thumb, warrior one, right side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, plant your hands and flow. Put your attention on the practice of high push-up to low push-up. Good, Katie. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior one, left side. Rise up, breathe. Hands plant, high push-up to low push-up. Drop your knees, focus on your arm bones, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Good, Robin. Good. Breathe in, empty out, and then jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bow. Lengthen your spine. Plant your hands. High push-up to low push-up. Pull forward for your low push-up. Knees down, pull forward. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. You'll take warrior one, right side. You will flow in between and put your attention on your upper arm bones, lowering halfway down to connect to the blocks, and then you'll take warrior one, left side. But put your attention on showing up for the practice of high to low push-up. Yeah, allow for the effort, right? And then take warrior one, left side. Allow for some effort to be put forth. And vinyasa. High to low. Bend your elbows, good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Everyone breathe in. Everyone breathe out. Jump your feet to your hands for the last sun salutation beat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, bow, lengthen, plant your hands, high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take warrior one, right side. Vinyasa, hands down, high push-up, low push-up. Yeah, allow for the effort, the concentration, the attention, the dedication Downward facing dog. Warrior one left side. Hands down, you flow. High push-up, low push-up. Attention on your upper arm bones. Good. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg. Flex your toes towards your front kneecap. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Right foot comes down to the earth, spin around on your left foot, set your eyes to your right thumb. Press your hips more to the ceiling. Yeah. Send your left or your right arm bone back. Yeah, to your back body. Good. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side plank, right hand down. And pull your shoulder blades together on your back body. Hug your left arm bone into its socket. Lift your top leg. 5. 1, 2. Press down to lift up. 3, 4, 5. High push-up. Low push-up. Good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good work. Lift your left leg. Flexing your left foot. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and flip your dog. Flip your dog. Feet land on the earth. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, pressing your chest up. Reach to the front wall. Eyes on your left thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side plank, left hand down. Eyes up. Slight bend to your left elbow. Get into the muscles. Allow for the effort, right? Allow yourself the space to grow. Lift your top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High push-up. Low push-up. Good, Robin. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in. Make some noise. Sigh it out. Good, Jen. Again, inhale. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Back heel is stacked high over your tippy toes, like a little Barbie foot. Yes. Take a long stance. Long stance. Lower your hips. Lift the front of your pelvis. Good. Reach your hands up. Eyes up. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. And press your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Open your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Open up. Yeah, take up more space in your warrior 2. More space. Shoulder blades together. Shoulders down away from your ears. Eyes out over your front middle finger. Good. Set your hips down lower. Yeah, allow for the practice. Allow for the practice to develop your front thigh, to develop your determination, to sharpen your coping skills with life through Warrior 2. For real. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Extended side angle. Half bind, full bind, yogi's choice. Lower your pelvis, get your front thigh parallel to the floor. Yeah, stretch out lower and longer. So good, Robin. Yeah, if you'd like to take Bird of Paradise, go there. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allow to discover the effort in this pose. 6, 7, 8. Good, Robin. 9, 10. Come back to extended side angle. Yeah. Take a huge breath in. And plant your hands and go. High push-up to low push-up. Yeah, allow small pockets in your practice where you really put in the effort. Allow the space for the effort. High to low. Upward facing dog. Good, Jen. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, left side. Stack your back heel. Good. Long stance, front to back. Power in your left thigh. Lower your hips. Lift the front of your pelvis and expand from your left shin to your right heel. Good. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. And lift your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Good. Open your arms. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Widen your stance. Lower your hips down. Front thigh parallel. More. Katie, take up more space. You're tall. Move your right foot farther towards the back edge of your mat. Lower your hips a lot. A lot. And press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Good. Allow for space right here for growth in your front thigh. Right here, this moment, this breath. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. And lower your hips, reconnect with new growth, a new opportunity, a new moment to show up however you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extended side angle. Open your arms, breathe, new breath. Exhale, plant your hands and go from high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good work. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. Good. Open your arms. Sit your hips down low, open your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chair pose. Hands to center, twist left. Open your arms. 1. Lower your hips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Chair pose. Fold forward. Good work. Take your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers and drop your head. Look at the back edge of your mat, drop your head. Yeah, but move from side to side. Gorilla pose. Put your hands all the way underneath your feet. Palms all the way underneath the soles of your feet and drop your head again. Yeah, this practice that we do, similar poses, similar pace, similar sequence, allowing yourself to show up however you are from day to day. Each breath is an opportunity to be in the experience of just how you are in this moment. Release this pose and take crow pose. Take crow. Or forearm plank, your choice. For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High push-up to low push-up. Good, Jen. Upward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Side out. Again. Look forward and jump your feet to your fingers. Good, Katie. Halfway lift. Yes, Robin. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Hands to center. Set your eyes. Find your drishti spot. Eagle, right side. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back body. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Good. And now squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back as you pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift the front of your pelvis just a tiny bit. Good, Katie. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Good. Shoulder blades to your back body. Good. Lift the front of your pelvis. Squeeze in. Yes, so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You switch sides. And take 5 breaths. Once you land the pose in your body, count your breath. At the end of your 5th breath, you'll change sides. Loud breath. Where is your breath? Hear it. Good work. Standing leg raise. Bring your right knee into your chest, and everyone, just for today, take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Yeah, don't think too much about it. Right knee into your chest, grab a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot with your right hand. And kick your foot forward and open your leg out to the side. Yeah, just for today, just for this moment, look over and see your left thumb. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Release your foot. Kick it. Reach your fingers up. Airplane. Right leg back, arms back, palms down. Pull the shoulder bones onto your back body like we've been focusing on. So good. Squeeze the tips of your scapula together on your back body. Spread your fingers wider. So good. Take your hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down. The block's right there, waiting for you, right? Genius, right? Look up at your top thumb. Lift your top leg higher. Flex your foot more. Take up more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Switch sides. Standing leg raise. Take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your left foot with your left hand. Yeah, and allow for the experience of whatever happens, open up. Look over at your right thumb. 1, practice, not perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Release your foot. Kick, reach. Airplane pose. Arms back. Left leg back. Pull your toes up towards your kneecap. Flex your foot. Yes. Drop your left hip and squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back body. Drop your left hip more. Oh, so good. Hands to heart center. Half moon, open up. Keep flexing your left foot. Ah, so good. Lift your left leg higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release and come to stand. Good work. Dancer pose. We're going to take dancer pose to where we reach over for the block. So leave your blocks up in front where they were, where you grabbed them for half moon. Take dancer pose right side. Left arm reaches for the ceiling. Right hand down by your side, palm out. Bend your right knee. With your palm out, reach back and grab the inside. Good. Kick your toes towards the ceiling and bring your left fingertips down to the block by the time I get to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up. Good work. Yes. Change sides. Dancer pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up. Good work, and take dancer right side again. Put in something that gives you the experience of learning, of growth for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release, come to stand. Tree pose. Take your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Press into center line. Lift the front of your pelvis. Pull your energy in and up. Arms up. Shoulder blades together on your back to lift your chest towards the ceiling. Eyes up. See the back wall. Go up and go back and learn. Fall out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Good work. Into center, up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Both feet land. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Good, Jen. Upward facing dog. Yes, Katie, so good. Robin. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward triangle. And the block is there. Use the block to create length in your right side body, allowing you to stack your shoulders. Good. Press your shoulder blades onto your back body. Press your left scapula towards the street, back and away from the lobby. Good. Breathe in and out of your nose. Let your breath be the most loud thing happening in your body, louder than the voice in your head. I find when I put my attention on breathing loud, I can't really concentrate on anything else. Come up to standing, point your right toes to the left long edge of your mat and fold forward. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Drop your head. Put your shoulders away from your ears. Put a slight bend in your knees to get into your thigh muscles, your quads, your shins, your calves. Rise up to standing. Create pyramid pose, right toes forward. Feet wide. Good. Reach up, fold forward. Bring your fingertips down to the block. Set your eyes to your left big toe. Twisting triangle, left hand stays, right hand reaches for the ceiling. Dig your left heel down to elongate your spine. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands down, high push up to low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Step your left foot forward for triangle left side. Yeah, use the block. Lengthen arm bones to your back body. Stacking left shoulder up and over right shoulder. Squeeze, yes, Jen. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So good. Breathe in. Yes, Robin, breathe out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Yes, good work, Katie. Everyone inhale. Everyone exhale. Again. Come up to standing. Point all of your toes to the right edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers at the small of your back. And guess what? Pull your arm bones back, shoulder blades together. Bow forward. Keep a tiny bend in your elbows. Yeah, tiny bend in your elbows, squeezing the tips of your shoulder blades together. Slight bend to your knees. Breathe in. So good. Breathe out. Again. Release your breath. Rise up to standing. Create pyramid pose, left side. Feet wide. Yes. Pull into your center line. Reach up. Bow forward. Eyes to your right big toe. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Good. So good. A tiny bend to both knees. Yes. Twisting triangle. Hands down, high push up to low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Good work. High push up. Low push up. High push up. Low push up. 2 more. High push up, low push up. Last one. Lower all the way down. Move the blocks out of your way so you can lower all the way down. And put one ear down on your mat. Bring your arms back by your sides and rest. And it takes practice to build skill at anything. They say 10,000 hours before you become a master of anything. That's a lot of yoga classes, y'all. Rise up, locust pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Rise up, lift your hands, your feet, flex your feet, spread your fingers wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Locust pose number 2 for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower all the way down. Good work. I've also heard it said that beginner yogis are anywhere from 0 to 7 years of being a yoga practitioner. So bear that in mind. We're all beginners. Floor bow. Rise up. Bend your knees, grab your feet, your ankles, your shins, pull your arm bones back. Rise up. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Good work, everyone. Taking your own variation for your growth, for your experience today. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and create camel pose. Bring your hands to your sit bones, the top of your tailbone. Press your hips forward, chest up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body, arm bones back. Lift from your breastbone, up and back. Slowly come out of camel. Sit down. And then go up again. Go up again, arm bones back, shoulder blades together, audible ujjayi breathing. It was very quiet in here during the last camel. Come up and out of camel, sit back on your heels, reset. Breathe in, breathe out. And come onto your back and create bridge pose. And in bridge pose, press your shoulder blades into the floor, your upper arm bones into the floor. Lift your hips. Walk your shoulder blades closer together, interlace your hands, press your fists down, squeeze, shoulder blades down, hips up. Good work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. You can take bridge or you can take wheel. We have 6 more. Each one's a 5 count. You can come up and stay up. You can lift a leg. Allow for the experience of something new right here. Bridge or wheel. Rise up. 1 of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come all the way down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Happy baby. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen the back of your neck. Press your tailbone down and take your knees wide. Release your feet, press them up towards the ceiling, reach for your toes, little tiny crunches towards your toes. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower one leg out to a hover. Recommit to flexing your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch your legs. Recommit to flexing your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hug your knees into your chest. Put your hands underneath your tailbone. Send your legs back up to the ceiling. Flexing your feet. 30, 60 legs. Lower your legs 30 degrees. Flex your feet. 60 degrees. Good, Katie. Hover your feet. Look up at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. Last one. 60. Hover your feet. Look at your gorgeous toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull your knees into your chest. Abdominal twists, yogi bicycles. What's our number, ladies? 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Flex your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Squeeze your knees in. Rock and roll up and down your spine and come up to a high boat. Low boat. Good, Jen. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. One more. High boat. Low boat. Release. Good work. Make your way through downward facing dog to half pigeon or take reclined half pigeon on your back. Your choice. Your choice, your practice. Half pigeon, reclined pigeon, flex your feet. Yeah, flex your feet. Pull your toes up towards your kneecaps. Make little right angles with your ankles, both feet. Flex both feet. Yes, good, Katie. Good. You can reach up and grab the backside of your right thigh, Katie. Yep. And press your left elbow into your left thigh. Flex your feet more. Good. Switch sides. Double pigeon. So come up to a seat and stack your shins. And flex your feet. And stack your shins on top of one another so that the top ankle is on the outside of your bottom knee. So if this is not possible today, right now, that's not a problem. You can take seated figure 4. Same action. Same action. Can you get your ankle on the outside of your bottom knee? You feel it right here. Flex your feet a lot. Flex your feet. Yeah, a lot. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Breathe. 5 breaths. Yeah, just be in the experience of your hip flexors, right? And 5 breaths. At the end of your 5th breath, you change sides. New side, new experience. Flex your feet a lot. Yeah, good. Good. At the end of your 5th breath, you'll move into frog pose. You can take frog at the wall, Robin, if you prefer. You can fold up the edges of your mat and bring your knees out wide on your mat. And you create right angles with your thigh bones, your shin bones, and your foot bones. Take a block and put it underneath your chest, your abdomen. Give yourself a little bit of support and flex your feet. Knees out wide, feet flexed. You feel this in your inner groins for sure. And pull yourself a little more forward, Katie. A little more forward, good. Flex your feet more, yes. And breathe in and out of your nose. Frog is slow and powerful and takes a lot of practice. Takes a lot of practice. Like life takes a lot of practice. And this practice is a lifelong practice with safe alignment. This practice is a daily practice. For your whole life. "45 more seconds. 15 seconds. Remove the block from underneath your torso and pull forward. Bring your belly down to the floor. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Robin, you can extend your feet out into the wall to slide yourself away from the wall to come flat. Yeah. And then make your way to seated single leg extension. On your seat, one leg out long. Seated tree, another name for it. And reach for the toes on your extended leg. Breathe in and out of your nose. Switch sides. Seated forward fold. Both legs out. Reach for all of your toes. Reverse tabletop. Fish pose. Put your hands under your hips, bring your forearms down, legs out long, toes spread. Lift your chest up and back. Look at the back wall. And come out of fish pose and then choose an inversion. You can lie on your back, put your legs up towards the ceiling and put a block underneath your tailbone, waterfall pose. If you have headstand in your practice or shoulder stand, super. Any inversion is a good inversion. So all this week I've been involved in a remote training exercise in a technology well outside my knowledge base, well outside my comfort zone. And when it came time to be face to face with the final exam, I was really overwhelmed with emotion. Like, I suck, I'm gonna fail, I don't know what I'm doing, they're gonna know that I'm a fraud. And I had to stop and take a huge breath, several huge breaths, and say, Jennifer, this is a free training exercise. They know that you don't know this technology. It's okay to show up and suck. You learn something through the process. It's okay. And I have a quote from Brene Brown that I would like to share with you. Talk about your failures without apologizing. Take the next 10 breaths in your inversion. At the end of your 10th breath, lower all the way down. No rush. No rush at all. Take a full body stretch. Once you've lowered down, get bigger through your fingers, through your toes. And then hug one or both knees into your chest and take a supine twist. Now release any gripping in your toes, in your thighs, in your shoulders. Soften into the floor. And let your breath lift your chest, lift your belly, and soften from head to toe. Switch sides. Allow for softness. Allow for gravity to assist you. And come back to center for Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined butterfly pose. Knees out wide. Eyelids heavy. Extend your legs out long. And take your feet wide. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. To receive all the goodness from your practice. I'll be coming around with a cool lavender towel. If you do not want the cold lavender towel, bring your hands to your belly. You can place the towel over your forehead and take your final resting pose, Shavasana. bring small movements back into your body. And roll over to your favorite side and pause. And press yourself up to a simple seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. And we'll seal class with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center and invite in whatever it is you need to allow yourself to show up and suck without apology and without judgment. And together we bow. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Robin. Give yourself a hand. Thank you so much for coming today.